Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tommy and I'm a professional makeup artist specializing in soft glam. On today's video, we are going to be talking about clean makeup. A basic thing that you should know is everyone has different structures, so the way that I would apply makeup, a clean makeup on myself may be different from yours because you have different face structure, bone structure, whatsoever, where the makeup education comes into place. But this is just going to be a tutorial showing you how to achieve a clean makeup. So what is a clean makeup basically? In my own simplified terms, clean makeup is just a minimalistic makeup. So it's a technique that you use. Basically, it's just like every other kind of makeup, but you're just minimally applying your makeup on yourself, and you're actually using colors, and your color theory is mostly just neutral and nothing too flashy. Let's stop talking and get right into the tutorial. So for skincare, I'm going to be going in with my glow serum. This is the Beauty of Joseon glow serum, and I absolutely love this baby. This is how it looks. So I'm going to be going in with 3 drops on my face. So once I'm done applying my glow serum, you can literally tell the difference in my face and how just bright my face looks. Next, I am going to be going into my moisturizer, and this is my Mary Kay Antioxidant Moisturizer. Next, I am going to be going in my Revlon PhotoReady Rose Glow Hydrating and Illuminating Primer. The girl is just so... it's perfect for every kind of look that you're going for because it has like pebbles and like glow serum to it as well. So I just absolutely love her. She is so very demure, by the way. I'm going to be adding just little drops and applying this generously on my face. It says to apply on your hand first before applying on your face, but so right now I have hand cream on, and I just don't like the fact that I have like my hand cream and then that and then on my face. It's just not my thing, so I'm just gonna use a brush regardless. But if you have yours, use your hands first if your hands are clean. Gonna be going in with the same brush. It's literally like a foundation brush, and I just use this for like liquidy product on my face. So now, once my face is prepped, first things first, I'm going to be going in with my corrector. I am going in my L.A Colors Cover and Correct Conceal. Absolutely love it, and it's very light on the face. So I'm going to be going in the shade Orange CC561. And this generously, like around my dark circles, like everywhere that I could see that, especially my eye area. I'm gonna apply it on my lid because it's just dark up there, and I just want it to be like light brown when I'm done with my makeup and not like a dark shade. So I'm gonna be applying that there. I have some dark spots on my face, so I'm just gonna be applying just a little on those spots. Next, I am going to be going into my concealer, and this is from L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour full wear, and this is in the shade Honey in 415. Just perfect. But this is how it looks. I'm going to be applying like a generous amount because this is the only concealer that I'm going to be using, so I want it to be as full coverage already. I mean, this concealer in itself is full coverage, so but I'm just gonna apply quite a bit just so I know that it is there, and I want my under eye to be as bright as possible. So, but to this side of my eye, you can see that I'm not really dragging this all the way out. I'm just putting a little bit here. The reason because I'm not trying to look for like a snatch look. I'm more of a clean, minimal, you know, just round kind of highlighting look. So I'm gonna let the concealer sit for like a minute or two, and just while that is sitting in, I am going to go in with my Red Beauty blush. So this is how it looks, and this is the mini version of the Red Beauty blush, and this is in the shade Encourage. But I am going to be going in just a little bit on my cheek here, this side of my face. And like I said earlier from the beginning of this makeup, this is different technique because this is my bone structure, so you may not be applying your blush exactly in this area. I am basically using this shade of blush because it blends right into my skin, and you literally cannot tell at the end of my makeup that I have like blush on, because I usually love like no traces of blush. Not like no traces, there's something there, but like it's not there like a pink or a red or something like that as a blush. It's just minimal and you can hardly tell. Once I am done blending in my brush, I'm going to go in to start blending on my concealer. I'm gonna start off with my chin, then my forehead, and then go into my under eye. Going in with my flat brush. For my bronzer, I am going to be using this as my contour, but it is a bronzer on me, and this is the Marin makeup palette. So I will be going in this shade here. So tapping this little by little, but a little bit lower, and I'm just gonna be bringing this up to go to the top of my forehead as well. I'm bringing this down a little bit to my eyebrows, just because it just makes everything look very natural at that point. And I'm just gonna like here, I'm touching my band, but that's fine. I just want to make sure that when I take off my hairband, it's not looking mysterious looking. So yeah. Once that's done, I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my jaw area here, just to create that little bit of shadow. But absolutely, this is not necessary. I just do this because why not? I'm going in with my sponge and just blending this into my skin. I am going in with my all-time favorite, which is a Nigerian brand and I absolutely love. This is from Passive Christian and it's a powder palette. Today I am going to be going in with the shade Nutmeg and Honey. Using my powder puff, I think I bought this girl from Shein. Very cheap, I think it was $3, but you can find the link in my description below, as I always say. So, first off, I am going in the shade Honey and just dip in this and tap into the shade Fawn and rub this in. Go in again with the shade Honey and then rub this in. You can see how this is just so matte. It just made everything matte like instantly. You can see the difference in this side and this side of my face, like huge clear difference there. And going in the shade Nutmeg, and this is how it looks. Applying this in this area of my face. Going into my forehead as well. Without even going back into the palette, just the residue that's left, I'm just applying it on my nose area just to dry things up over there. But I'm not bringing this shade to my eye area. Going in with this flat brush. So in the same palette, I'm going to be using this for my nose contour. I'm using the shade Cappuccino from this palette, and this is going to be how it looks, and this is the shade here. Obviously on camera this looks really different from like in reality. I'm using my hand to take off excess. Going in up here. Nose contour is so visible, like I feel very insecure, but it's just like I don't like it. Next, I am going to set my bronzer on my cheekbone and forehead, and I'm going to be using the same palette from Passive Persian and using the shade Coffee Bean. So this is like a bronzer shade for me. I'm going to be using my powder brush from the same palette and just adding a little bit and then dusting excess off. Starting off from my forehead. This is how this brush looks. As you can see, it's round, it's compact, soft. And bringing this and using light hand to just touch my face. Nothing too crazy. Now going in with my powder blush to set my blush area. I'm actually gonna use a deep color, but I seriously do not like it when my blush is so prominent for a clean kind of makeup. So I'm going to be going in with this palette. I bought this from Amazon and the link is gonna be in my description below, but I'm going to go in with this color here. This is the glitter that I packed on my beauty blush, but then I'm still gonna go into my hands in here. Gently. I'm not doing anything that is just like in your face, but it's so subtle, and that is what I am going for. So on my face, it looks like my bronzer and my blush are the same thing, but they're clearly not, because if you move closer to me, you're gonna find the difference, but it's just so blended in together that you can't even tell. To be going in with my baking powder from Revolution, and this is in the shade Banana, and I just absolutely love this, the yellowness of this baby girl. I just love it. It's so underrated. I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but I do love it. So here, I wouldn't advise baking too much when it comes to this. You're just trying to make your under eye brighter. And now moving on to my eyebrows, using like a literal toothbrush, brushing this and making sure it's set so I can see how my eyebrows are. This is a very simple drugstore brow gel. I'm gonna sweep this into my eyebrows and just gently counteract my eyebrows. This is the best way for you to apply your brow gel. And then I'm just gonna go back and brush in. Just brushing this. Setting in my eye area, I'm going to go in with this brush, and this is from Wet n Wild. With the same Passive Persian palette, I am going to be going in the shade that I used on my nose, which was the Cappuccino, and the shade Cappuccino. I'm just gonna use my hands to blend in, because I can actually begin to see like some crease in there from the color corrector. So that is exactly why I always tend to set my eye. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Lacura Intense eyeshadow palette and going in with the color Plump, shade Plump, apologies. And this is it. This is actually like the darkest shade in this whole palette. And I'm just gonna be using my brush. Also, I really don't know where I got this brush from, to be honest. It just kind of was there. I don't know. But this is the brush that I'm going to be going into. It's just going into the end corner of my eye. I'm just gonna be adding this here. And creating. This side of my eye looks very deep and like smaller, what this eye looks very like a doe eye, because like there is no shadow to it. Again, to the second eye and do. Once that's done, I'm going to go into my under eye area here and just like add the excess on, just to create a little shadow on the outer corner of my eye. Going in to curl my lashes, and then going in with my mascara from Mary Kay. If you've been following me for quite a while now, you know that this is my absolute favorite mascara. It is just so good. I am not gonna mess with my under eye lashes, so it really gives that clean look. Going in with my Davis pencil. This is actually a very popular pencil in Nigeria, so I just have it with me. This is the shade number 3. So I'll set my brow is, I'm gonna mess with this first before I go on with this, because this is literally perfect on its own, but here I just need to like fill in some spaces, because you can see right here it's not full like this side of my brows. Gently, it's just about filling in with the lightest end possible. I'm gonna go in and lightly draw along the pencil. Next, I am going in with this brush and using this to brush away. Next, I am going in with my highlighter from Maybelline New York, the Master Chrome Face Studio. Using my fan brush that direction and just going all the way up. I'm just gonna apply that on just the higher side of my eyebrows. To going in with the same Davies pencil, and this is how it looks. But this is in the shade 18. Next, I am going in with my nude lipstick from Jordana Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Natural. So this is how it looks. Ignore how ugly it's looking right now. I've just been using it for a very long time. So I am going to be going in with my lipstick brush, and I'm going to be tapping on the brush little by little, blending as I go. Next, I am going in with my nude lip gloss from L.A Colors, and this is in the shade, well, it doesn't say. I actually did buy this as a whole set, so, but it's in a nude. As you can see, it's like a nude color, but it's just from L.A Colors. Just a little bit. For my final step on my lips, I'm going to be going in with my lip gloss, and this is going to be from L.A Colors and the shade Clear. Very simple packaging. Okay, so once I am done getting my lips ready, I am going to be having, just a side note, I am going to be having a video just on lip gloss, and this is going to be a mini series, so stay tuned for that. But while that is said, I am going to go in with my falsies, and this just really elevates the look and makes the look looking. So I am going to be going in with my falsies from Kiss. So wispy, full bouncy, volume and curl. This is how the packaging is like. This is how one of the lashes is like. I'm going to be using my One Size waterproof setting spray, and I absolutely love this baby, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just. So this is the finished look, and oh my gosh guys, can you see how skin-like and finished that is? And that is exactly why we go for a clean makeup, because it just gives you this elegant look that you can't just resist. But that is everything that I have for you guys today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it and you learned one or two things from this video, please don't forget to like, thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. Also setting up your notification for upcoming videos so you can get updates on what is going on, and just keep in touch. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to read it. But that is everything I have for you guys today, and I will see you in my next. Have a great day.